What's happening, everyone? Kevin here with Warrior Leadership. Hey, glad to have you here. Glad to have you with me today on the podcast. Yo, it is getting super late here in Canada. It's like 11 p.m. and I want to share a message with you today. I honestly don't even know what's happening with my mind right now. I know at like 11 p.m. after 9 p.m. which is my bedtime. I don't even know what I'm talking about half the time, right? I don't even know what I'm saying half the time because I'm ready to go sleep. But I want to share a message with you today. And I want to share some of my reflections because there's a lesson in this reflection that I'm going to be adding to you. There's a lesson in this, and it's all about commitments. Something I talk about this all the time, something that I share all the time, and it's talking about commitment. And big shout out to my friend Sheila, the Warrior Leadership student. Big shout out to Sheila. She's watching the video right now. I'm very grateful that Sheila could be here today. And yeah, hey, my friend Sheila from the Philippines, real estate agent, real estate entrepreneur, real estate closer. Sheila is here to join me. We were just talking about emotions today. But I want to share with you a message about, commitments and how they show up in my life, right? Commitments and how self-agreements can show up and how it can explode your influence. All right, I want to share this with you. So, hey, I want to get you to please write some notes, take some notes down. Let me know that you're watching. What's up, Kian? Kian is here as well, part of the Warrior Leadership team. All my friends are here on the video, right? Thanks for being here, Kian. Kian is awesome. Check out Kian. Kian is a rock star. She's helped me so much. Today, Kian actually uploaded most of our videos onto YouTube today. She uploaded all of our Warrior Leadership videos and put it onto YouTube and shared the message. So super grateful. That's awesome how she could do that, right? She's been working so hard, and I'm very grateful for Kian and everything that she does. You know what I mean? And hey, Kian and Sheila, you guys are both from the Philippines, yo. So it's probably like early right now for you. So glad you guys can connect. I want to share with you a message. It's on commitment, all right? And then after this, I'm gonna get to bed because I am super tired. I'm about to fall asleep. All right. Hey, I also bought a mic. So I bought a mic, podcast mic that you guys can all listen to and jam out. My voice would sound so much more professional. And Sheila was asking a lot about you, Kian. She wants to know who you are and who Kian is on the Warrior Leadership team. She's very amazing. So super helpful. I'm glad to know her. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna start this podcast in a couple seconds here, but I wanted to introduce myself because today I want to talk to you about commitment, right? Commitment and making that commitment to myself, not making a commitment to other people, not making a commitment to my team, making a commitment. And it means just following through on what I promised myself. Because look, before I make commitments to my team and my people, I need to start making commitments to myself. And I know these agreements that I make to myself will actually explode my influence. It'll explode your influence, and it'll actually help you become a stronger leader to when you lead your team. And maybe you are looking to join a team, right? Maybe you are looking to join a team or actually lead a team, because this is where it all starts, making a commitment to yourself. So if you're watching the podcast, hey, please tune in. We're on Anchor, Spotify, Breaker, Google Podcast, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public, Overcast. And hey, find our replays on YouTube. We're going to be uploading our replays onto YouTube so you can watch all of these videos on our YouTube channel at Warrior Leadership. All right, that's where our things are going to be. So let's go, because I need to get to bed ASAP here. And let's do this. I'm so happy to serve you today. All right. Welcome Oh, shit. Welcome to the Mission Driven Life podcast. This is Kevin here with Warrior Leadership in the Mission Driven Life. The intention of the Mission Driven Life podcast is to share your every leader's mission with the world. Now, I know I have a lot of viewers watching the video, and if you're watching me, please let me know in the comments that you're here, and let me know that you're watching, all right? Because I want to give a message with you. I want to talk to you about commitment, and I want to share your message with the world. So if any of the people watching the video, maybe you're joining for a second, maybe you're just joining for 1 minute, and maybe you're just here to read the comments, I want to feature you onto our podcast totally for free. I want to put your business, your message, your inspiration out into the world because I want to be sharing my message, and I trust our influence is going to increase. We're going to reach thousands of people out here. And I hope that you can join our mission because we want to share your mission with the world, and we're very determined to make this happen, all right? Hello to everyone watching: Mitch, Ringo, Corrine, Michelle, Sheila, Kian, my good friend Kian, everyone here that has watched the video, big shout out to all of you. Please follow my friends that are watching the video because they're all here ready to invest their time, you know? In Canada, it's 11:20. It's 11:20 p.m. Everyone out here is partying, drinking, probably maybe touching themselves. I don't know, but it's a Friday night. There's better things that you could do right now. But today we're going to talk about commitments, right? So let me tell you a story, and I'm going to give you a nugget. There's going to be a nugget in this story today. So today I woke up, and lately I've been setting agreements with myself that for 5 days a week, or even 6 days a week, I have to, it's actually 5 days a week, I stick to my commitment of doing sales from 1 to 8 p.m. So many of you don't know, I'm a sales manager for a roofing company. This is what I do to help build my mission. As I build Warrior Leadership and as I grow our mission, I actually work a job. Big shocker, just to be transparent, that's what I do, right? And for a roofing company, we're building a team right now. And right now, during today, I was at one of the hardware stores. I was at a hardware store, and I made a commitment this month to stay and work from 1 o'clock to 8 p.m. doing sales, whether it's door-to-door, lead generation, doing all of these things. Because yes, Sheila wants to be on our podcast. Sheila's going to be one of our next guests here, hey? And I want to share with you because, look, I want to talk to you about my own commitments, my own self-commitments. Because today was a rough day. Today I didn't get a lot of sales. Today I didn't get a lot of deals. I'm looking for people so I can give them my product. And today it was hard. I was in the store. I was working hard. I was promoting myself. I was talking to people. And constantly today, everyone walking in was like, no, I'm not interested. I'm good. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to do this. I felt rejected, right? Everyone was saying no to me. Everyone was saying, no, don't talk to me. Everyone was saying, get away from me. Everyone was saying, I don't want to talk to you. It's like I had a disease and no one wanted to hug me. And I felt sad and I felt, kind of disappointed. I even felt angry today. I was like so angry. I was like, I was angry and I was just ready to quit. I was ready to leave. I was ready to go home early. But I remember my deep commitment that I have with myself, right? I set my own agreements. Like, okay, from 1 to 8 p.m., 5 days a week, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to commit from 1 to 8 p.m. I'm going to stay here and sell and promote and prospect and lead the team. Right? And I almost left early today. I almost left because I was frustrated. I was like so disappointed in myself. I was upset. I was upset. I was getting rejected by everyone. Everyone was just saying no. And I was just like disappointed, right? I was like, fuck. Why isn't this working? Why is everyone rejecting me? What's wrong with me, right? That's what I was thinking in my head. Like, what is wrong with me? And I felt so sad and disappointed that I wanted to go home. I wanted to get back to my unhealthy habits, right? Because I have some bad habits that I've been doing that are not healthy. One of them has been smoking marijuana. and which is not always the good thing, right? Because it can always distract me. It can always push me away, and it would be something that I would go run to escape from what I'm facing in real life. You know, when I'm scared to face something in real life, I'll go run and smoke some marijuana. And that's not how I want to live my life, right? I don't want to turn to drugs just because I want to, because I'm disappointed in myself. Because that's what I do sometimes. That's what I do, that I just run away. And I felt like that today. I just wanted to run away from rejection and how I was feeling. I wanted to run away from my disappointment. I wanted to run away from my sadness. And if you can agree with this, maybe you're watching the video and you can agree that, hey, maybe you're running away from something in your own life too. Are you running away from something? Have you ran away from something? Have you broken your commitments because you don't feel like doing something? Because look, it's 11:25 here in Canada. It's almost Saturday. You know what I mean? It's 35 minutes from being Saturday. And look, I made a commitment to make a podcast every day of the week. But I need to commit and do this every single day, even when I don't want to. Because I even considered maybe I should not do this podcast today, right? But I'm sure the biggest leaders in the world, they thought the same thing. Like, look at Michael Jordan. He'd practice his jump shot almost every day. You know, John Maxwell would read every day. Grant Cardone would write down his goals run every day. Julius Caesar would train his swords every day. Samurai warriors, samurai soldiers, people who fight in battle in ancient Japan, maybe they could think, oh, maybe I'll just have an off day. Maybe the US Marines or the Navy SEALs, what if they were thinking, look, I don't feel like training today. I don't feel like going to that report to that battle today. I don't really feel like doing that today. I don't really feel like it because I know I'm tired, or I'm sick, or I don't really feel like it. I don't feel like shooting my guns today. What if they've ever said that, right? What if the soldiers in the world, what if the police officers in the world were like, look, I don't really feel like going to that crime scene today. Or I don't really feel like saving that family. I don't really feel like helping that person, right? But I don't really feel like doing anything on this. What if Sheila Di Makulangan, what if she was like, I don't want to hustle today? What if Sheila was saying, look, I don't want to go to work? You know what I mean? Would she find customers? Would she find people? Would she feed her family? Would Sheila be able to feed her family if Sheila decided not to show up for work today? Because that's how I felt. You know what I mean? That's how I felt today, because I was like, I wanted to give up so easily today. I wanted to run away. But I'm not like, I just told myself, look, show up, Kev. Show up. And I even told myself, using self-talk, that look, how many times am I going to run away in life? How many times am I going to turn to drugs because I'm hiding from my feelings in life, right? How many times am I going to do this? How many times am I going to break my agreements with my friends? How many times am I going to break my agreements with my people, with my team? How many times am I going to say I'm going to do something and never follow through with action, right? Because I've done that so many times, and that's pissed me off to not do so. So maybe you can relate, right? Maybe you've made an agreement in your life that you've been keeping. Has there been an agreement that you kept with someone in your life that you have not kept and followed through and taken action on? Because I know I have. I'm not perfect. But I know I want to show up as a man, as a leader of my word, right? So this is what I'm talking about today, self-commitments. I'm not talking about a commitment to other people. I'm talking about a commitment to myself. Because look, I could run away and I could leave and no one would know. My manager wouldn't care. People wouldn't care. But at the same time, it would be me that would care, right? It would be me that would be thinking, look, what the fuck? It would be me thinking, what's wrong with you, man? Like, where's your own courage, man? Where's your own word? Where's your integrity, man? That's what I'd be thinking to myself. What the, So that's what I'm thinking about today. Because I'm sick and tired of, you know, beating down on myself and being disappointed in myself. I want to start getting some self-respect in my life, right? I want to start respecting me, because I know if I can respect me, I can start building that respect in my life. I can show up more powerful for the people around me. And I know you can too. You can probably show up more powerfully too. Because what would that do for you, right? What would that do for you if you kept your agreements with yourself? Would that make you more confident? Would that make your self-esteem go up? Would that make you trust yourself more? If you agree, let me know what you think, right? Because look, I want to trust me, because I'm the only person that controls me in the world. I want to start trusting me. And I know James wants to trust himself. I know Sheila wants to trust herself. I know Mitch needs to trust himself. Ringo, Corrine, everyone watching the video, I'm sure you want to trust yourself right now. And I don't know if you're sick about it, because like, look, you can break your own agreements. I'm not controlling you. But hey, if you want to start leading people, if you want to start making a massive impact, it starts with leading ourselves, right? Because I know if I can lead me, other people will keep their agreements with me. If I can keep my word, I know my team, my people can start keeping their word. Because I can ask people to do something. I can ask Alam, this man right here. I can ask this man right here. I can tell him, hey, look, I need you to show up here every day. He'll show up maybe, but at the same time, he won't show up if I don't show up, right? If I'm not showing up and taking action, he won't show up either. If I'm not showing up, these leaders here won't show up. These leaders here won't show up for me. These leaders won't even show up for themselves, right? So that's what I'm thinking about today. This is influence. This is leadership right here. This is such a simple thing that most people, they don't really understand. And I know I'm not perfect with this either. But this is what I'm sharing with you. So if you're liking what I'm watching, put a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are, right? Self-commitment, self-confidence. So I stuck it out today. I stayed till 8 p.m. I did the work. I showed up. And it wasn't easy. It was hard, but I showed up. But I am so much more prouder than myself if I left early, right? So thank you for watching the video, everyone here. I want to thank you all for watching the video. Big shout out to everyone who joined the video. And I know people, they like to show up for 130 seconds. Maybe they show up for 10 seconds and then they leave the podcast. Maybe they see me talking and then they don't want to ramble. So they don't want to hear this guy ramble, right? But all good. I trust someone here, someone who's listening to my podcast, someone who's watching the YouTube video, someone who's listening to on Apple Podcast, on Spotify or Breaker. I trust that you're going to take some knowledge from this, right? Even Sheila, Ate Sheila, she had doubts of not trusting herself for the last couple of years. Look at the comments. She even can relate. Sheila could not trust herself, right? She could not trust herself. Now look, if Sheila can't trust herself, if Ate Sheila can't trust herself, why should I trust Ate Sheila, right? If she can't trust herself, why should I trust her? You know, if I was following Sheila on the team, if I was on Sheila's team, I was one of her followers, her subordinates on her team, and I seen Sheila not trusting herself, why the heck would I trust herself? Trust her. That's a powerful thing, right? Because look, if the leader can't trust himself, why would the people trust him? Right? So that's what I'm thinking about. So I'm gonna leave this in your court. I'm gonna let you think about what I'm talking about here, right? I'm gonna let you think about what I talked about, self-commitment and how that shows up in your life. Because like I said, if you don't trust you, why should your team trust you? You know, if the people on my team didn't trust me, why would they trust themselves, right? So this is Kevin with Warrior Leadership. I want to thank you all for watching the video. If you're watching the replay, let me know you're watching replay. Put hashtag replay. If you're watching me live, put hashtag live. And look, Ati Sheila here. She's gonna be in the podcast. My good friend Sheila, she's gonna be here. Thank you for being here today, Ati Sheila, because I know that I'm so excited for you to be here. Ati Sheila is one of the Warrior Leadership students, and she is such an active member on our team. Please follow Sheila Dimakulangan. She is about to go speak at an event. She's gonna go speak at an accounting event in Singapore and Malaysia. Please follow her because she's an influencer. She's gonna get up there in the world. I've been seeing her on every Facebook group, like Orgasm Marketing for Entrepreneurs, ClickFunnels, 10X Ambassadors. You know, Ati Sheila here, she's on every special group. She's in every special group and she has great confidence, right? She has an amazing singing, and I'm going to have her as a guest on our podcast. So if you want to be a guest on my podcast, let me know. Email me at kevin@warriorleadership.ca. Please subscribe. We're on Anchor, Spotify, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public, Overcast, and our replays are on YouTube at the Warrior Leadership Team. So thank you for watching the video. Keep in mind, what is the agreement that you need to keep with yourself? All right. So I'm going to let you go. Have a powerful day, mission-driven leaders. I love you. Thank you. Much love. Keep strong. Keep it amazing. Self-agreements.